So recently I have been picking up on a lot of monitoring spirits and a lot of monitoring energy within the collective. And with this, interesting that the Entertainer is the first card. At the back of my deck, it's kind of like a smoke and mirror show. For a lot of you, I've been getting this visual of like little sibling energy, where you know how there's like an older sibling and a younger sibling, and the younger sibling so desperately wants to be like the older sibling that they'll do like everything that the older sibling does. Like they copy absolutely everything that the older sibling does. And this is the kind of energy that I'm getting from the monitoring spirits around you. If you can see like a lot of flies in your home, like obviously I know it's like late spring, early summer, but I mean like landing on things next to you, almost seeming like they're following you or they're watching you, sort of energy. This is your sign that you have those kind of monitoring spirits around. Oh, the swan here at the back of my deck, that's telling me that you are going through some kind of transition and that you are safely protected through this transition. With this monitoring spirit is referring to this transition that you're going through. You're stepping into a bigger energy. And I was drawn to this thing that I saw a while ago. It was a really long time ago, and I don't even know how this came up on my page, but it was about this woman who had a business. It was some like interior design, and there was a girl who really liked what she did and purchased some of that woman's stuff and designed her home like in the image of what this woman was doing. And this woman got upset that this girl was copying her designs and making her home somewhat like what she was designing. And she made a post about it online complaining that this girl was copying her, and she ended up losing her brand deals she had her products out in stores, and she ended up like losing these deals with these companies because of the complaint she made, because the whole point was everyone was saying, you know, isn't that your whole job to, if you're putting this out for people to purchase, isn't the idea that what they're making is going to look like yours? And this all goes to say, in my usual long-winded way, is that you're being called to see this from a more mature standpoint, where this is, I got initially little sibling energy, and there's the Six of Cups in my head. This could be people from your past, people that you used to know, or even just immature people in your life currently that will like make fun of you for doing something before they copy it. And that was something I got specifically, again, with that like little sibling energy, kid-like energy. You know, kids make fun of things, but it's usually from a place of like interest or misunderstanding, or it's something that they want to do but they're not confident enough to embrace. And this is the energy that I'm getting, that you're, instead of being like an older sibling that's mad at the younger sibling and being like, you know, why do you always have to copy everything I do? Acting sort of like that woman, you're being called to see this from a higher perspective. And I knew, because that video was so random, that was a sign for me. I just didn't know. It's so funny how these things pop up later. That it's about you stepping into a maturing energy. Ace of Trees. So this is like a creative beginning, a new creative pursuit, something that you have wanted to start or are starting or are doing. This is significant, that someone or a bunch of people are copying or will be copying and trying to copy, and you're being asked to look at it not from this childish perspective of why can't everyone be original, why do they have to copy me, that sort of thing. It's you're being called to see that you are influential, that people see what you're doing and they want to be like you, that you need to see them as the little sibling, but from the adult perspective, not from the older sibling perspective, seeing that these people or this person, they want to be like you. These monitoring spirits, that's, instead of getting upset by them or wondering or feeling like they're blocking your blessings or they're blocking you in some way, you need to alchemize this energy. You're supposed to take a look at this from an adult perspective, that these people are only copying you because they want to be like you, they admire you, they want to emulate you. And that's not to take a childish perspective on this, because it, like that woman was the warning, that you can ruin what you have by seeing this from an egotistical perspective or from a childish point of view. You're being called to step into all of your healing and all of your maturity and see this for what it is and act accordingly. To almost see this as affirmation that you are someone that's influential, that what you do is important, and that people want to be like you, and that this is your opportunity to shine brighter. I also got that image of, this was from a while back, with Ariana Grande, how she always had fans that wanted to look like exactly like her, with the whole like ponytail thing. It's like that people want to be like you, like so bad, and it's going to look like a copycat kind of thing, and you can't let it get in your head. That you have to see this from a mature perspective and use this to launch you into this new beginning that you have coming, that you have something bigger coming your way, and that this is a test of your maturity, and that happens on a small scale before it happens on a larger scale, and you're being tested on this smaller scale so that when it does come around, when you are in stores or doing whatever it is that you're doing on a grander scale, you don't fumble it and you don't mess it up. If this resonates with you, let me know. If you'd like your own personal reading with me, you can head to the link at the top of my page. It's in my Etsy shop.